What if I told you that a single, seemingly harmless habit is quietly draining your energy, undermining your confidence, and keeping you stuck? You feel tired, unmotivated, and locked in a loop you can't escape. But what if the secret to unwavering self-control and authentic masculinity has been hiding in plain sight all along? Stay with me, because once you understand this, you'll never see this habit the same way again. We're about to confront a topic no one likes to discuss, yet everyone experiences. Some call it normal, even healthy. But have you ever stopped to really question it? What if I told you this harmless habit is doing far more damage than you realize? The hidden cost of a habit. We refuse to question. The ancient Stoics, some of the greatest minds in human history, understood something modern society desperately tries to ignore. They knew the immense power of discipline, the danger of seeking pleasure without purpose, and the key to mastering yourself. And today I'm going to share what they knew, so you can break free, reclaim your strength, and start transforming your life. The problem, why this habit is destroying you. Let's be honest, you felt it. That wave of guilt, that loss of motivation, that empty sensation after giving in. It's like something deep within you is slipping away. But why does this happen? Science offers a clue. Every time you indulge in this habit, your brain gets flooded with dopamine, the chemical that creates feelings of pleasure. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong, because the more you seek that easy high, the more your brain craves it. And like any addiction, the consequences begin to show. You feel tired, you feel weak, you lose the drive to pursue your real goals, because your brain thinks you've already been rewarded, even though you haven't accomplished anything. The Stoics warned about this centuries ago. They spoke against overindulgence and the loss of control to base desires. So what exactly did they teach, and how can you use their wisdom to free yourself? The Stoic insight, the trap of pleasure. Seneca, one of Stoicism's great philosophers, wrote, "No man is free who is a slave to his body." And that's exactly what happens when you let yourself be ruled by pleasure. Each time you give in, you're reinforcing weakness. You're telling yourself, "I need this," when in reality, it's controlling you. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, believed true freedom came from mastering your desires, not being ruled by them. He understood that a man who cannot govern himself will never be free. The more you chase pleasure, the more it owns you. The more you seek instant gratification, the further you drift from lasting fulfillment. Here's the truth. Every great man in history, warriors, emperors, visionaries, had one trait in common. They controlled their urges. They didn't let fleeting desires guide their choices. That's how they achieved greatness. While others remained prisoners of their impulses, these men rose above. The solution: how to break free and reclaim your power. So how do you escape the cycle? How do you take back control from a habit that's quietly holding you back? The answer lies in 3 Stoic principles: self-discipline, purpose, transmutation. 1. Self-discipline, the foundation of freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is free unless he is master of himself." And that's where the journey begins. The moment you stop letting your desires control you, that's the moment you begin to reclaim your strength. But self-discipline isn't about deprivation. It's about choosing what truly matters over what's easy. Every time you resist the urge, your mind becomes stronger. Your will becomes sharper. Your impulses lose their grip. You're building mental resilience, and over time, That becomes your new identity. 2. Purpose. Replace the habit with meaning. The Stoics believe that a purposeless life is a wasted life, and this is where many men fall. They lack something meaningful to pour their energy into. Ask yourself, if you were building a business, honing a craft, or chasing greatness, would you really waste time on temporary indulgence? Of course not. The key is replacement, not just resistance. Fill the void with something powerful, something that fulfills you on a deeper level. When your life is driven by meaning, your distractions naturally lose their appeal. 3. Transmutation, redirecting your energy. Throughout history, warriors, artists, and philosophers knew a secret that modern men overlook. Sexual energy is the most powerful force within a man, and when it's wasted, so is his potential. But when that energy is redirected toward creativity, ambition, and purpose, it becomes a limitless source of drive. Nikola Tesla, one of history's greatest minds, remained celibate his entire life. Not out of repression, but because he understood how to channel his energy into genius. That's what the Stoics taught. Don't waste your energy on fleeting pleasures. Use it to fuel your mission, your art, your self-mastery. The climax, what happens when you quit? Now imagine this. You wake up each day with deep, grounded confidence, no guilt, no shame, no weakness, just unshakable strength. You feel focused, driven, alive. That's what happens when you break free. Your testosterone rises, your clarity sharpens, your ambition soars, and most importantly, you regain power over your own mind. That is what the Stoics meant by true freedom, not just quitting a habit, but becoming the man you were destined to be. The final challenge, will you rise? So now comes the real question. Will you remain trapped in the cycle? Or will you take control? Will you keep letting a pointless habit steal your potential? Or will you rise above it? The decision is yours, but remember, no man who ever changed the world was ruled by his desires. The ones who left a legacy were those who conquered themselves first. If you're ready to take that first step, reclaim your power, and start living as a true Stoic, subscribe, stay tuned, and begin your journey to self-mastery today.